What's up everyone, it's me, Tatamashi, back again with another video exposing AI artists. Though this time it's a bit different because usually when I expose AI artists, I usually am 100% sure. But this time I want to let you also decide if the guy we will talk about is an AI artist or not. So the guy we are going to talk about is Ninir. If you know this guy, we all know he creates good art. He can actually draw. I actually followed him and commented to one of his posts. I mean, look at this. His version of Dante is so good. Another one, we have Virgil. Oh, chef's kiss, my guy. But, boy, I discovered something. And there's a few of them. So here's the first one. Take a look at this. Do you notice something? Yep, the usual suspect, the fucking hands. I can't understand what is going on here. I mean, look at this. I'm gonna trace it so you guys can see what I see. Can you see this? She only has like 3 fingers at most. She got the Ninja Turtle hands. Let's look at the other hand. So here she has a very thick index finger and a very long ass little finger. Okay, maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm just overthinking it a bit. You know, I could be wrong. So let's check out some of his other artworks and see if you can spot the same mistakes. This is looking pretty normal. Yep, I take it back. As you can see, she broke her index finger. Now, you can't tell me that maybe that's just the style of the hands of the character? No, that is impossible because if we look at the other hand, you can see that it also has AI slap to it. You wanna know how I know? Because look at this. There is no way that the little finger is longer than the ring finger. I'm gonna prove it to you. And you can also do it with me. So I'm gonna mimic the positioning of the hands. As you can see, even though I've changed the angle of the camera, the ring finger is always longer than the little finger. Now, you can't say that maybe he made a mistake. Come on. Are you saying that an artist that can do great anatomy like this will fuck up doing simple hand anatomy? Nah, let's be for real here, guys. But let's say I'm wrong. Okay? Let's say I'm wrong. So let's look at another one of his artwork. You're gonna love this one. Do I need to explain it, huh? Do I really need to? Look at the hands, man. She got that dino hands. If you look at his process snapshot of the same artwork, you can see that he actually drew the missing finger. It's right there. But as you can see, somewhere along the way, something went wrong. Maybe, AI Slop got it wrong. Oh, look at this. On his painting process, he actually colored the sketch, but he didn't include the ring finger. Why? Does that make any sense to you guys? You can't convince me that this is an honest mistake. It's fucking right there. This kind of mistake is not made by humans, I'm telling you. There's no way. No, come to think of it, this is what like Areko did. I mentioned this on my expose video about him. Now if you wanna watch it, go here. So this is what Areko did. It's the same thing, man. Now maybe I'm wrong again. So let's look at another one. Do I need to tell you what's wrong? Again guys, any artist that can produce something like this will not create those hand mistakes. I mean, even if Ninir did try to simplify the hand drawing, if he really did this, I don't think this mistake should exist. And you can't tell me, oh, maybe he doesn't know how to draw hands. For fuck's sake, he has his own hands, man. He can just do the pose himself, copy it, and be done with it. It's so easy. Now I'm gonna show you something. So this is my studies of anatomy. There's a lot of them. And I'm gonna prove to you that even if you simplified the hand drawing, as long as you did it yourself and or copying it from real hand references, you can still create something that is recognizable as a hand. So here you can see, even though I didn't draw the individual fingers, we can still recognize the posing of the hand. We can still recognize the thumb, the index fingers, and the rest of the fingers, right? Let's take a look at another one. You can see I also didn't draw the individual fingers, but we can still recognize the posing of the hand. And mind you guys that at this stage, I don't know anything about the anatomy of the hand, I just copied it from the reference I'm trying to study. And since because I'm actually the one who drew this, the way that I drew every single shape is very intentional. Therefore, the result was it is still recognizable even though it's half baked, right? So I guess what I'm trying to say is AI Slop is the only one who can draw anatomy this good, but still draw hands like this. Also, I remembered that one of his artwork was actually flagged by IG as an AI, and he actually denies it. Now, I didn't actually see the actual post that was flagged by IG. Either I forgot about it or I didn't see it. I don't really remember. But I've seen his stories where he denies that his work is AI. Now, a good friend of mine sent me the screenshot of the original post where IG flagged his art as AI. Here it is. He removed it. As you can see, the subtitle says AI information. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this one reeks of AI. Maybe half of it are painted by him, who knows, but the hair really looks AI. He also got a second account. Let's check that out. This is just my opinion, but I think the background is AI generated. I might be wrong though, because I only judge it based on my quote-unquote artistic instinct. But the background just reeks of AI. Look at this. Some guys in the comment section spamming AI comments. So I'm not the only one, huh? Now here's the twist of this whole expose video. Based on his latest piece, which is this one, I don't think he used AI to draw this. I think the brushstrokes are very intentional. I don't feel any AI slap to it. Now, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm not really good at spotting AI slap. But as a proof he drew this, he also posted a complete time-lapse of the drawing process of this art piece. And we can definitely see that he really hand-drawn this one. But there is one thing I noticed that doesn't make any sense to me. And that is the way she is tying her hair. I assume she is tying her hair based on her posing and the thing she is biting of what would I assume her hair clip? Now here's the thing, if you hold your hair like this while tying your hair will just fall off, right? Because as you can see, she is not gripping or holding it. Both of her hands are behind the hair and not gripping or holding the actual hair, right? So the question is, why would you do that? If the intention was to show your character tying her hair, then why isn't she actually doing it properly? I don't know, man. It's confusing. It feels like he just mindlessly copying it from something that also doesn't make sense. I don't know. So yeah, my final verdict would be he was using AI. Now I'm not really sure whether he's still using it. Either he is really good at hiding the AI slop or he's really done with it. I don't know. Either way, for me, since he used AI in the past, based on the evidence I discussed, I will unfollow him.
Bye, bitch.
Because I don't support anyone who uses or has history with using AI generative images. It is the same thing I did with Ross Dross. I unfollowed the guy. Now if you don't know, basically he also has history with AI generative images. Now even though he is the reason why I created Ato Tamashi in the first place, I just can't support that kind of action. Now I'm not telling you to unfollow Ninir. Just look into it and decide for yourself. To me, he clearly puts effort into his art and he can actually draw. So I think that in itself still deserves some respect. But then again, choice is yours. This is very sad to be honest. I really thought that this guy is legit. I even commented to one of his posts. Now I feel stupid. I should have known. This is exactly why I hate generative AI. Because it creates this ugly cycle of doubt and mistrust in the art community. And the worst part is, most of the time, genuine artists end up paying the price. They get accused of using AI, all because some scumbag artist decided to use it and lie about it. So my advice, if you can, record your drawing process to protect yourself in any case someone accuses you of being a fraud. So yeah, what do you guys think? Do you think he's using AI or not? Let me know in the comments. I'm really curious to hear your thoughts. Also, before we end the video, if you consider supporting me, I have a Patreon and Coffee account where I share my highest artwork, tutorials, voiceovers, and basically everything I can offer. Also, you can join my Discord server where we can hang out, share your artwork, ask for some art feedbacks, and you can mention an artist you suspect is using AI. The links is on the description down below. As usual, like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you want to see more art content like this, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye bye!